Yo, what it do? It's been a long time, man. Long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing things, been trying to empower myself, you know what I mean? You know, ever since I left this YouTube shit, started a business, you know what I mean, owner operator joint. That shit flopped, man. I'm thinking about making a video about that, bro. Like, yo, these motherfucking videos where they talk about like box trucks and all that shit. Yo, don't fall for the fuckery, man. Don't fall for the fuckery. It's a lot of things they don't tell you about that business, bro. You know what I mean? So, yo, that shit took a lot of my paper, man. But anyway, you know, a lot been going on. A lot of things been going on, and it's a lot of things I want to talk about, man. Just put my 2 cents out there in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much gonna regurgitate what a lot of people been saying and thinking. But I'm just gonna go down the list on a few things that I want to discuss. I'm not trying to break it up and make, you know, several videos about shit, you know what I mean? Because, like, I want to take this YouTube thing seriously eventually, but I need to find out how I'm going to go about it, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, it got to be entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch people's shit if their shit don't intrigue me, you know what I mean? And I got a few concepts that I want to do, but, you know, it takes getting other people involved and it takes time, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't quite figured that part of the game out yet on how I'm going to put it together, but when that day do come, I will drop a video on this channel. It may be, I may have to start a whole new channel, but I will premiere the first video on this channel right here. And, you know, we just see what happened, you know what I mean? But, yo, first thing I want to talk about is Lord Jamar. You know, I'm going to go real fast with this. Like you know, let me tell you, man, I grew up in the 90s when hip hop was like, you know, you had different forms of hip hop, you know what I mean? You had the street shit, you know, Mobb Deep, you know what I mean? You know, Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? Well, this is before like Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep. I'm going back like, I would say like late 80s, early 90s. You know what I mean? You had the gangster type style hip hop with Cool G Rap, NWA. You know what I mean? You had the conscious rap. You know what I mean? You had your X-Clans, your Poor Righteous Teachers, Brand Nubian. And then you had like your, I guess you would call it like a, you know, hippie type shit, like, you know, with the Jungle Brothers and De La Soul. And anyway, long story short, man, like, you know, Lord Jamar, you know, he was a member of the group, well, still is, the member of the group, Brand Nubian. And dude was representing as a god body, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you call yourself a god body, bro, you know, it's like you're supposed to be different. You're supposed to move different, you know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be like, you're supposed to be on point, like, in the moves you make, you know what I mean? Like, being a God body, but to me, is like anti-dusty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really rep the gods in earth and you dusty, you know what I'm saying? And you move dusty, you know what I'm saying? And yo, man, this past year, bro, like Lord Jamar exposed himself, man. Like, that's how I look at it, bro. Like, this dude, like, most of y'all already know the story, you know what I mean? But the way the dude did Godfrey, then you went back on Vlad, and you know what I mean, after you accused Godfrey he was gonna go on there first, like, you just went back like you just was thirsty, you know what I mean? You went there, you went on the show with some fucking, you know what I'm saying, Weekend Suave Jordans on, my nigga, like, bruh, like,
Rico, suave,
nigga, like, bruh, like you dusty as hell, man. Yo, pack you up. Yo, so the next thing I want to talk about, you know what I mean? Yo, Tariq Nashi with the FBA thing, yo, like, I really support the FBA. You know what I mean? And I'm not FBA, you know what I mean? I'm not FBA. My parents are Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? I was born in America, and I would never denounce who I am to fit in, you know what I'm saying? I grew up around Black Americans. I adopted their culture. You know what I mean? I mean, you ask me, nigga, I'm Black and I'm an American. I just got a Jamaican lineage. My wife is Black American. My baby mother's Black American. And yes, I said mothers with the S because, I got two daughters, two baby moms. All my friends are Black Americans, so I support the FBA movement. Everything Tariq Nashi said about, I think the lineation is necessary. I support it. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I love and respect my lineage, but if I was to go to Jamaica tomorrow, I'd be a foreigner in Jamaica. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? I used to work on a job where, you know what I mean, it was multicultural. Like, you had some Haitian dudes was working there. It was a service technician job, you know what I mean? And you had some Haitian dudes working there. You had some Hispanics. You had a couple of Jamaicans, you know what I mean? And I used to, play around. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm Jamaican, man. You know what I mean? My parents Jamaican. They used to look at me, but like, yo, you ain't Jamaican. You was born here. You ain't Jamaican. You American. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to tell me that. Like, they was playing. Like, we playing with each other, but they was dead ass. Like, I took it the way they was saying it, like they was dead ass. Even though they was saying it with a smile on their face, but the point is, they didn't look at me as I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind. At the end of the day, I really don't give a shit. You know what I mean? All I know at the end of the day, I'm Black and I'm American. Am I a foundational Black American? No. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Last thing on Tariq, I want to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a video about this dude when he went on Vlad. You know what I mean? Because I was like, damn, nigga, why you going on Vlad and saying I was, at the same time, I'm over there giving Lord Jamar credit. You know what I mean? And this nigga let me the fuck down, you know what I'm saying? To the point now I gotta fucking delete the damn video. You know what I mean? But it's at the end of the day, man, I think Tariq Nashi is a chosen one. Dude brought a lot to the game, you know what I'm saying? And I take my hat off to him. I remember I even made a video talking about who's better between Tariq Nashi and Umar Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Well, we know who won that debate, you know what I mean? Umar Johnson is dusty as fuck, yo. But yeah, hats off to Tariq Nashi, hats off to the movement. It's all good. So last but not least, I want to talk about Umar Johnson. I'm making this fast, man. I'm just running down the list. So I'm just glad that, like, yo, this whole shit is finally over. This nigga need to get up out the paint, you know what I mean? Yo, let me tell you about Umar, man. And before I get on that, for those that may not know, I should have said this in the beginning, but for those that may not know, it was like, we used to call that shit the Umar sector, you know what I'm saying? It was D Durrell, shout out to D Durrell, shout out to Conscious Energy, shout out to damn, it's been a minute. Shout out to damn, what's that dude name? Yo, my bad. Shakim, yeah, Shakim. Shout out to yeah, it's been a minute, man. All these cats, you know who you are. Yo, Poetic Flacco. And yo, congratulations to Poetic Flacco, man. This nigga doing this thing, bro. Like, you know, I was interacting with him when he was just starting out. This nigga came from the gutter and he doing big things now, man. This nigga began like fucking 60, 100,000 views. Like, you know what I mean? He doing it. You know what I mean? And I take my hat off to him. And shout out to that brother too. But yeah, so let me tell you about Umar, man. So, you know, of course, you know, y'all, those that been following me for a minute, y'all know my history. You know what I mean? I started making videos clowning Umar, you know, just for fun, you know what I mean? And then I started kind of defending him against his detractors, because I partially believe that he was really gonna put that school together. Like, I partially believed it. I didn't fully believe it because mathematically it didn't make sense. Like, I know it costs money to run a project like that, but I'm thinking like, dude gonna probably get some help from, you know, maybe a celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking. That was my mindset back then. I'm thinking like, okay, he doing what he could do right now, and he got somebody in the cut. Like, okay, you know, when he need to take it to the next level, he could go to this person. You know, person could cut him a check, loan him a check or whatever. Then boom. So, you know, but obviously that's not the case. This nigga ended up blocking me. So I don't know what the fuck been going on with Umar. All I know now is what, you know, when the nigga go viral, you know, I don't, you know, outside of that, I don't keep up on Umar. I haven't kept up on Umar and seeing what's going on with him ever since he blocked me on Instagram, which was like 3-4 months ago. And let me tell you why he blocked me. So basically, it was during the time when him and some chick he was messing with, I think this chick, you know, she was taking care of his moms or whatever. And what's that about? Nah, hold on. It was, he was beefing with like his baby moms. Something happened like with his baby moms, and he was talking about how you know, his baby moms, they're going against him. I can't even, it's been a minute ago, and I don't really be thinking about this dude like that. But I remember it was something of that realm. Like, he was beefing with his baby moms, and I was on his Instagram. He was going live. Yeah, this what happened. He was going live talking about, I think his daughter was getting at him. His daughter was getting at him. And he was talking about how his baby moms did this or did that, whatever. So I was commenting, it's like telling this nigga like, bruh, you like take accountability. Like, you know, you the one plant your seeds in these women. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, they may be hood or whatever, but you know, you got to deal with that shit. And you know, the best way to deal with it is be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? At least for the sake of your child. Like I ain't talking about be submissive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, that's where I was going at it with it. And yeah, this nigga blocked me because of that shit. This nigga fucking blocked my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck this nigga. So anyway, yo, look. My point of view to this whole shit is, I'm glad this shit is finally coming to an end. I think Umar Johnson need to get up out of here. You know what I mean? Like, it's no redeeming yourself from this. Like, you mad fucking dusty, my nigga. Like, you dusty and you a narcissist. Like, you think you're like better than everybody, and you know what I'm saying? That's not the case. Like, I think I'm doing better than you. I think most of us is like doing better than Umar Johnson right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga live with his moms, and I don't think this nigga got a car. You know what I mean? The only thing you got going for you, man, is you a good speaker, bro. Like, but that shit is done with now. After this whole school debacle buzz, there's no coming back from that, bro. There's no coming back from that, man. Listen, bud, just let them take the school. You know, you probably still gonna get some money out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But just go away, my nigga. And also, with Umar Johnson being gone, this chipmunk-looking moist nigga Lennon Honor is done. And I can't wait. I can't wait till this dude. I'm so tired of seeing this dude on my timeline. This dusty, moist, chipmunk-looking, egghead-looking, bruh. Yo, Lennon Honor is the worst. This nigga been stalking and making videos about Umar Johnson for like 15 years. How you make a video talking about another nigga 3 times a week for hours at a time for 10 to 15 years? You moist piece of pig dookie, nigga. But anyway, man, I just wanted to get all that out my chest, man. Yo, y'all be easy, man. And peace.